All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So here we are again. Another update is almost here in Dead Rails, and honestly, it's starting to feel like the calm before the storm. If we try to estimate the timing, I'd say we're around 3 days away from the next update. Now again, this isn't confirmed or officially announced or anything, but based on the usual 2-week pattern where updates typically drop on Fridays or Saturdays, it lines up pretty well. So in today's video, we're doing what I always love doing before an update. We're diving into some update concepts, and I want to be super clear up front. None of what I'm going to say here is confirmed, alright? These are just ideas, but not random ones. If you've been watching my videos, then you already know where most of these concepts come from. Not leaks, not dev posts, but from the most reliable source for future ideas. And that's the Suggestions tab in the official Dead Rails Discord server. That tab? It's where players post all their concepts, wild ideas, improvements. And yeah, it's also the place where the devs actually grab inspiration from. Some of the train types, like the Armored Train, even classes like President and Hunter, and stuff like Prison, maybe not exactly as it was suggested, but definitely similar in spirit. All of those have connections to stuff people posted in Suggestions. And even Excalibur, which we all know is in the game now. That one popped up in the Suggestions channel way before it was official. So, with all that in mind, today we're going to go over some of the coolest, most interesting, and most upvoted concepts that I found, or that the community's been pushing recently. These could be added in the next update, or maybe a future one. But either way, they deserve some spotlight. And of course, if you have any good ideas or you hear something in this video that inspires you, drop it down in the comments. If I like it, I'll give it a like, and maybe even feature it in the next video. You never know. Maybe a dev could be lurking and see your idea. It's rare, but hey, it's possible. And if you want to help make that happen, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like the video, and watch it all the way through so YouTube shares it with more people. All right, let's get into it. Let's start off strong with the zombie concept I really want to see in the game, the crawler zombie. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Dead Rails needs more zombie types. Right now we have the basic zombie, the fast zombie, and Goliath. That's it. For a game built around survival and chaos, we need more variety to keep things fresh. So here's what the crawler zombie would do. It moves slower than normal zombies, so at first glance it doesn't seem like a threat. But if it gets close to you, and this is the part that matters, it latches onto your leg, and even after it dies, it slows you down drastically for a short time. That gives the rest of the zombies a perfect opening to swarm you. It adds pressure, it creates moments where you're not just worried about your health, but about mobility. It's a simple twist, but it could totally change the way you handle tight rooms or swarms. And yeah, well, it would spawn like regular zombies, maybe a bit rarer, but definitely not a boss type. Just another creepy, annoying addition to the mix. And if you've got zombie concepts of your own, seriously, drop them in the comments. Now let's shift gears for a second and talk QOL, or Quality of Life You Need Updates. If you're new to the term, QOL basically means small improvements that make the game feel better to play, even if they don't add new content. So with that in mind, here's a list of QOL and system concepts that would be awesome to see. Add sprinting. It just feels like something that should be there by now. Improve animations, especially for character movement and attacks. Add store owners, audit NPCs at the gunsmith, general store, doctor, and even inside the sheriff's office in fortified towns. Make the world feel more alive. And now onto something a bit bigger. Also, this one's sick. Imagine a new random boss, the Undead Knight. He's got Tesla-level HP and the same damage range, but instead of electricity, he's pure brute force. He appears in Stillwater or just somewhere random in the middle of the map, not tied to a fixed POI. He's a mutated zombie knight, and his origin? A regular night zombie in a town mutated and became this monster. He uses a huge sword, and the fight would feel like something straight out of a Souls game. Here's a simple but strong class concept. The Outlaw. Think of it as the cowboy, but more effective. For just 50 bonds, you get a rifle and 5 times rifle ammo right off the bat. It's a fast start, high damage class built for those who want to go all in with guns. While we're on the topic of guns, here are some historically accurate weapon suggestions from the Wild West era. Synthetic Bowie knife flintlocks, double-barrel derringers, normal derringers carbines, and of course the Harpoon Gun. They'd fit the vibe, bring more weapon variety, and feel right at home in dead rails. Outlaw camps could also be expanded. Some could have zombie outlaws with or without guns. Others could be mini-bases with outlaw bosses inside, guarded by enemies with elephant rifles and navy revolvers. The leader could even be a bounty boss like Captain Prescott, worth $130. And yeah, give them better attack animations, smarter pathing, and better visuals overall. Alright, this next one is one of my personal favorite suggestions, the Abandoned Bank. This place would be twice the size of the castle and packed with loot. We're talking 27 gold bars, 10 plus golden statues, 3 cavalry swords, 4 rifles, including elephant rifles, dozens of bandages, frames, and rare loot. Plus lore objects like wall codes and pictures tied to Dead Rails lore. The enemies. Massive groups of bandits, mobsters, guards, and these weird bombed men. Kind of like werewolves, but human-shaped. And once you clear the place or open the vault, a giant dynamite bomb is activated and you've got 3 minutes to escape before the whole place blows up. It would spawn around the 33 to 68 kilometer mark. Now, this one's wild. The Zeus class. You're powered by lightning and your main weapon is a set of throwable lightning bolts that stun enemies on hit. You've got a lightning bar, refilled with holy water during lightning night, you get 2 times speed, 2 times damage, and if you're hit by lightning, boom, unlimited energy bar. If your bar runs out, you're stunned for 6 seconds, drop one of your bolts and have to retrieve it manually. You're also 1.5 times more likely to get struck by lightning. You start with 5 lightning bolts, 2 holy waters, a bolt recall ability, a storm sense vision, and an electrified shovel that has a 30% chance to stun enemies. It's overpowered, but the mechanics make it risky and fun. 3 fun class ideas. Quick rundown of 3 just because classes the game should add. The Swordsman, 100 bonds. Sword damage plus 20%, swing speed plus 10%. Starts with a cavalry sword and iron helmet. The Gunsmith, 75 bonds. All gun damage. 20%. Starts with a Mauser and ammo, the Hacker, 100 bonds. Can teleport back to the train every 10 minutes. Has a tablet that spawns items like coal, ammo, and snake oils. Cooldown, 10 minutes. I know it sounds out of place, but hey, we've got UFOs, unicorns, mutants, so why not? President rework. Make him great again. The president needs a real rework, and here's what it could look like. Cost increased from 75 to 150 bonds. Starts with a soldier follower. When he dies, a medic and another soldier spawn. Medic has 3 lives, gets discounts on certain random items. HP is reduced to 70 enemies, prioritize targeting him. It turns him into a support class with high risks and strong team synergy. Here's a lightning round of extra stuff that would be great. New train type. Survival train, 150 bonds. Comes preloaded with survival item, self-revive item. Costs $100, perfect for solo runs. Night visibility improvements, especially for mobile players. Stronger lighting. Torches, lanterns, fireplaces. Auto stop train when someone falls off via /stop command. Sniper scope item. Attachable to rifles for $15. New class, Tamer can. Tame mobs permanently by sacrificing HP mobs follow you. Can be stored in your sack, and even equipped with guns. HP regen 2 times faster. Cost 100 bonds. And that's the full breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, definitely drop a like, leave a comment with your favorite idea or your own concept, and of course subscribe if you want more content like this. I've got more coming as soon as the update drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.